you made the news with your old Titans friends. Some new ones too.
Titans are back, bitches!
Okay, so we finally got the Titans Season 2 trailer. And I was actually on a cliffhanger whether they are going to make one or not. But our wait is over now, and actually the trailer drops yesterday at night. But now I'm going to break everything down and explain what's going on here because the trailer might be a little confusing for some fans. So let's get started, shall we? And before that, I'm giving away an Avengers Blu-ray copy. All you have to do is just subscribe to the channel and leave a comment to enter in the giveaway. And first of all, you see Batman at the very opening, played by none other than Ser Jorah from Game of Thrones. Yeah, and his age kind of give us an idea of this version of Batman's age they are going to use for this season. As it like mid-40s or mid-50s Batman, as the actor in real life is about 58, so we're taking about an older version of Batman like Ben Affleck 40s Batman. Coming up on next, the fact that they are going to pick up this season from the last episode of season 1 and it's going to take up to the present Titans storyline that you see in the trailer after they wrap up the Trigon plot from the season 1 finale. And if you remember, there were actually 12 episodes in the season 1 that they decided to cut the 12th episode for the beginning of the season 2 and wrap that Trigon and Raven plot in this upcoming season, and then later on switch to Deathstroke family plot, introducing more characters on the way as Batman talks about these old friends and new friends, because the old friend he's talking about is the original Teen Titans when Dick Grayson was young. You can really distinguish between what's a flashback and what's not is when he's wearing his Robin costume, because Dick Grayson destroys the costume in the first season. So he doesn't have that costume in the present because he's kind of a dick, and that's why you see all these suit ups and team ups of these heroes, because actually they are flashbacks of these former Titans. And next you see all these different new characters in the show. There's Robin, Wonder Girl, Hawk and Dove, and Aqualad. Small version of Aquaman. There's a scene in which Aqualad is using his power, washing up criminals with water on the street, and it's hard to tell whether he's going to be around in the new season or he'll only be in flashbacks. And Jason Todd is back with his great line on camera, "Titans are back, bitches!" I really like that one. And it seems that all this happening in the first episode at Raven's Mother Swamp, wrapping up that Trigon plot as they left season 1 on cliffhanger with Trigon threatening the world. And we finally got her Wonder Girl costume, and she looked good. I mean really good in her original red costume, kinda hot. But I am not sure that she's going to wear that costume in the new season, because later in the season trailer you see her and Starfire fighting people on the street and she's not wearing her costume. She might wear that later in the season. We got Raven costume probably from later in the season that looks way better than season 1, and pretty much everyone looks better than season 1. Next up, you see Dick joking about there being no sidekicks in Titans, because Teen Titans characters are actually sidekicks of DC's major characters in comics like Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. So Bruce Wayne telling Robin that it's time to find your new identity, and this all is part of the process of him becoming the Nightwing, maybe in the end of this season. I think that Batman himself will help him becoming the Nightwing, because he's going to be in a lot of episodes this season, as Dick and Batman will work on their relationship this season, with Batman giving him the new suit, about which we can see Jason in first season was bragging about the new improvement to the technology of the suits.
So, what do you think of the new suit? Upgrades are pretty sick, right? The new tunic is made with Xylon fibers, 6 times stronger than Kevlar. Seriously, bro, you could hit me with a flamethrower from 10 feet and I'd be like, that's all you got?
Xylon fibers.
Smart, man. Hey, no offense, bro, but you gotta admit, the old version was a little outdated.
Brace yourself with the next reveal, as we got full-on Connor Kent Superboy look for this season, and personally it looks good. With the first look of Ravager with a lost eye in this scene, it seems like she lost that eye in this season, as you can see in this shot that she have a bandage over her eye, and then we see Raven finally becoming full-blown comic book Raven. With that gem in her forehead, this probably means that she binds Trigon to the gemstone. We got first look at the Crypto that they reshot this scene after they cast the actor for Superboy. If you notice that they actually used a bodybuilder for that post-credit scene in season 1. There are many scenes from the training facility, and it's the same place from the flashbacks which they are now using as their base. We might see the comic book version of the Titans Tower later in the season, and I'm not sure that this training facility is going to be developed in that tower we all want to see. And we got the first look on our villain for this season, that is Deathstroke. I gotta say, Deathstroke looking pretty scary, and there is a shot where the Titans are investigating a series of murders probably connected to Deathstroke, Ravager and Jericho somehow, and we got Raven joking with Robin about what they are calling this version of the team. Is it Titan 2.0? And then Dick making a full Star Trek Next Gen reference. With all that information, I think season 2 will going to rock, and I'll be making cool new videos as season passes, so be sure to subscribe and stick around for that, and don't forget to enter in the giveaway. All you need to do is comment and subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys later.